Hi Gemini, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you your weekly tarot reading for the week of March 8th to the 14th, 2021. And I do want to take this moment to thank you in advance for liking this video, leaving me a comment, subscribing to this lovely channel if you haven't already. And when subscribing, don't forget that little notification bell. Alrighty? And when meditating on your beautiful energy overall for the week, the message that came through was preparing for the best. Preparing for the best. And the song that Spirit chose to speak upon your week was Everybody Talks by Neon Trees. It's a good song, and that'll be at the bottom of the description box if you'd like to listen for yourself. But the lines that stood out were, I found out that everybody talks. Everybody talks, everybody talks. It started with a whisper. Now this song could be love-oriented for you, or it could not be. It feels like every freaking song these days is love-oriented, but yeah, it just feels like people around you have been talking, a sense of gossip or just people not being able to mind their own business. Maybe this is something you've just come to realize or will this week, but let's begin. We're going to start by pulling a couple messages from the Starseed Oracle deck. That was easy. And keep in mind, this is a general weekly read for the sign of Gemini. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and check out your other chart placements for more messages. But we have 3. Easy peasy. All right, we have surrender to the sweetness, Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. It feels like a week where Spirit's telling you to enjoy yourself, to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Knowing and being reminded on more than one occasion this week that there's nothing but amazingness ahead. Going back to the overall message, you preparing for the best. Enjoy the sweetness, the fruits of your labor as you make your way towards the best. All right? Just trying to enjoy life. And then activated earth, power places, ley lines, trust where you're led. It's a week where you're going to need to trust where your guides are leading you, all right? Even in small scenarios, you know, like when this came out in a Virgo reading once, even when you're out running errands or whatever the case may be, if you feel the need or you feel rerouted to take a different turn or to go to a different destination for whatever reason, trust it, follow it, go with it, just go with the flow. They're trying to bring you to that new area, excuse the noise in the background, for whatever reason. It could be to teach you a lesson, it could be to have you meet somebody new. It's going to be different for everybody, but just trust where they're leading you. All right? So we're just going to go with those 2, and we're going to continue by pulling 7 tarot cards, 1 for each day of the upcoming week, for our lovely Geminis. That was easy. Keep them coming for the upcoming week for Gemini. Thank you, Spirit. Almost balanced. I feel like that was a message in itself. It feels like this week you'll be reminded that you're almost balanced, but not quite. But not quite. And we're going to pull the last 3 right from the top of the deck. Good energy. And so we're beginning the week in the spread with the Justice card. Excuse me. Just getting situated. So you begin the week on Monday being reminded that the scales are being balanced out for you, being reminded that your own sense of justice is about to take place. And I mean, you already kind of have this inner knowing, this feeling within you that you are going to succeed, that there's nothing but the best ahead for you. But for whatever reason, Spirit in the universe wants to come in and remind you either way, just to keep you moving forward. It just feels as if you, Gemini, at this time are very peaceful, very content about how things are meant to unravel. Not stressing too much. And being side by side with the surrender to the sweetness card, they're saying take this moment when you're not stressing to enjoy yourself, to enjoy life, to take a moment to smell the roses, you know? Take a walk in nature if you can. And then we have the Queen of Swords. We're going to clarify this, but this is for Tuesday. Let's see what we have. What do we have for this Queen of Swords for Gemini? Ooh, interesting, because I saw the Tower at the bottom of the main tarot deck that I'm using, and then that's one of the cards to clarify this Queen of Swords. So we get the Page of Wands, the Devil, and the Tower. All right, so this is somebody, Gemini. So when it comes to Tuesday, there's going to be somebody that you either have known for a while is not a good energy with this Devil card, potentially a toxic energy within your life. You knowing that you have nothing but amazing success ahead for you, wanting to or needing to at this point allow for this Tower moment to happen, feeling the need to, if it doesn't, to step in and use that sword and cut them out. It's because, you know, you are feeling good on Monday, feeling content, and then in comes this person in one way, shape, or form and causes you a sense of anxiety, a sense of upheaval, and it's just like, no. And so it automatically puts you in this Queen of Swords mindset where you're ready to cut them out, but Spirit's saying take a step back, because with 2 Tower cards, it's coming to an end either way. It was meant to, all right? But moving on, we have the Five of Wands. And so you make your way to Wednesday and there's a sense of conflict. Let's clarify this. And so it feels like the conflict of this Tower moment, of this Queen of Swords moment on Tuesday carries through a little bit, or you might just simply be dealing with a bit of conflict within your home life or your work environment, whatever the case may be for you. It may once again be directly left over from the ending of that situation. But with the Emperor and the Three of Pentacles to clarify it, Spirit in the universe is going to come through in one way, shape, or form to get you back to this Emperor way of thinking, of viewing things, to get you back to planning for your bright future, to not allow this sense of conflict or abrupt behavior around you to affect things moving forward, right? And I believe the way they're going to do this is with this Three of Pentacles, coming through with some soul connections, clientele, coworkers, whatever the case may be for you, to remind you of how great you are, to point out, make it abundantly clear that people are noticing all the work you're putting into your career, as well as that inner work. Can't forget that, right? We're moving on to the Empress. And so you make your way to Thursday, and it feels like you're giving birth to a whole new life, my friend. You are reminded that it's not just your career that's going to be successful, it's every single area. You know, we forget that when one area becomes really successful, it tends to seep out into the other areas for the positive or for the negative. And in this case, it feels like you're just going to see this trickling effect of positive improvements in every area of your life. So be one with the fact that you're giving birth to something fresh. For a lot of you, you're a whole new life. Moving on to the Ten of Pentacles for Friday. So you make your way to Friday and you're thinking about your Ten of Pentacles lifestyle, this ideal lifestyle for yourself, as well as there's a highlight on it by Spirit. Being side by side with this activated Earth, rather being aligned with this Justice card, they want me to do this one first. It's at this point in the week where don't be surprised if you start stumbling on your words, just saying. But being aligned with the Justice card, they're saying, once again, the scales are being balanced out for you. You're getting your own sense of justice, little by little, piece by piece. But everything happens in divine timing. And reminding you, once again, that this ideal situation that you're imagining, it's doable. And being side by side with this activated Earth card, they're saying that this is one of the days where you're going to be rerouted in one way, shape, or form. All right. Also, in a larger scale, taking a step back, reminding you to trust where you're being led in general towards your destined path. That'll help you achieve this Ten of Pentacles lifestyle. Okay. And we're moving on to the Nine of Cups. And so you make your way to Saturday to begin the weekend, and you are feeling really good, jumping for joy. It's a day where you jump out of bed really ecstatic. And being aligned with the Queen of Swords, they're saying because you were willing and able to allow such a toxic or not healthy energy, not so healthy energy, to leave your life, look what happens. A couple days later and you're jumping for joy. A couple days later and you are being reminded of giving birth to a whole new successful life. One where this person's not a part of it. One where this is a more consistent feeling and it doesn't feel so up and down, right? One where there isn't so much chaos and noise surrounding you at all times. Going back to this conflict card. And we're finishing off with the Magician card because we're not letting the noise stop us. So you finish off the week on Sunday and there's a focus on your mind, on your manifestation skills. Don't be surprised when your mind is on point, your intuition's on point. You can manifest whatever you desire almost immediately. Being in line with the Five of Wands, it feels like you, at this point, are trying to manifest, or without realizing it, you're manifesting a new situation, a new life that isn't as chaotic, that isn't as abrupt, right? One where you don't feel like maybe in the past you had to always fight for certain successes. You know, feels like you, are trying to manifest this Ten of Pentacles lifestyle once again. And they're saying you'll get there. You will get there. Let's finish off this beautiful reading by pulling a Find Your Happy card or two. For our lovely Geminis, thank you, Spirit. The only approval I need is my own. Absolutely. Reminding you that whatever you're moving towards, whatever fresh starts lie on the horizon for you, it's only your opinion that really matters at the end of the day. Of course, keep an open ear, you know, if you feel the need to, when opinions are coming in. But at the end of the day, Spirit wants you to make it very clear that your opinion is number one. You need to trust in intuition. And once again, trust where you're being led. Okay? So Gemini, I hope this reading was truly helpful. Don't forget to like this video, leave me a comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. I hope you have the most amazing week, and I'll see you next time. Bye.